Okay, we'll now take a look at exercise 10.8 on page 567. Let's read through it. What's happened here, you guys, they have bought three assets. Buildings were creatively named Building A and Building B. But anyway, they bought Building A, they bought Building B, and they bought some land. Now, the appraised values for the land built and both buildings are given. But if you add those up, they far exceed, or I don't know far, but they exceed the purchase price that was paid. So what we need to know is how much of the purchase price should we assign to Building A, how much of the purchase price of $900,000 should be assigned to Building B, and then how much of the purchase price should be assigned to the land. Well, we'll start by looking at the fair value. The fair value of Building A was $450,000. Okay, the percentage of total fair value. Well, that's going to be $450,000 divided by total fair value would be $450,000 plus $250,000 plus $300,000. So looks like $1 million to me, but let's put that in brackets. It's going to be $450,000 plus $250,000 plus $300,000. Yes, that's $1 million for sure. We'll divide it out. We get 45%. Right? Okay, so now all we do to get our evaluation of the land, or Building A, the amount it's going to go on the books at, we'll just say 45%, our percentage, times the purchase price, which was $900,000. And that gives us $405,000 is the amount of cost we'll assign to Building A. Or we'll just repeat these steps for the other two assets. Building B, fair value is $250,000. Okay, that $250,000 is a percentage of total fair value. I know it's $1 million now, so I'm just going to put $1 million in the bottom, but it's your three fair values added together. 25%. So now we'll say 25% times the amount paid for all three items, $900,000. So it looks like we got a pretty good deal, right? Fair value according to the appraisals is $1 million. We paid $900,000. Okay, so we can't assign a cost to these assets greater than, for a total of $1 million, which would be greater than what we paid, right? That's why we're having to go through this exercise. Fairly common. $300,000 was paid for the land. Okay, we want to show that as a percentage of total fair value, which was $1 million. 30%. And then we're going to say our 30% times the purchase price, $900,000. And that gets us $270,000. Now, if we just sum each column, we get total fair value is $1 million, which we've talked about already. I hope our total percentage comes to, well, it comes to $1. Let's change the format on that. It should be formatted as a percentage. Okay, so it comes to 100%. And then this number should come back to $900,000, what we actually paid for the three assets. Okay, so the problem doesn't ask for it, but I thought we'd make the journal entry here as well. I'm going to debit, I guess we're going to call it Building A. Should be debited for $405,000. So an asset increases on the debit side. Building B should be debited $225,000. The land should be debited for $270,000. And then we're going to credit cash, the asset that decreased, for the amount of the purchase price, $900,000. Okay, so I think after working that one with me, it's really more than the book asked for. We showed you the journal entry as well, but after doing this part with me, you should have no trouble with exercise 10.8 on the Connect site. And good luck to you there. Thanks.